Me and Bryant here, we saw All Eyez on Me.
Yes. Where'd you go see it? Right?
The block.
Block.
The Block? Really? Woo! Getting.
Bro, Rick got bougie and we bought the. What was it called?
Like I forgot what it was.
Adobe.
Like Adobe's.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, they're like
okay.
$18 seats, so
It
the
was
place
a-
was empty. Just saying.
That's funny. Okay.
Yeah, so All Eyez on Me. I don't really know much about Tupac, oddly enough. My jam was mostly Straight Outta Compton. I really love Straight Outta Compton, and I knew more of their music.
More about
I'm
NWA.
not really versed in rap and hip hop, so
Okay. The history of it all.
yeah, as far as that goes.
Yeah.
But as far as the movie goes, like I know who he is. You know, I know how he dies.
The like cultural significance of
Exactly,
it and all
like
that.
how much of an impact he had.
His story is
Um,
fucking insane.
Yeah.
And overall, I enjoyed the story of this person. I really liked the story. I thought it was told well.
The big thing though is like people are getting in arms about it not being entirely accurate. For example,
I've heard that.
Jada Pinkett. But
Come
it's
on,
like
Jada.
it's based
Come on,
on
Jada.
It's not I don't think you should call it a biography movie. It's just based on actual
Also-
events, and you got to glitz it up a little bit because
I'm
it's a
just
movie.
saying, come on, Jada, you ain't got to lie.
It's
You ain't got to
You know,
lie.
They gotta.
No, but here's the
embellish.
funny part. Jada was upset about how she was portrayed. She was the voice of reason the entire damn movie.
They
They put her in the most like
Lil' Kim was upset about the way she was portrayed in Notorious.
Notorious.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen Notorious. That's why I need to.
You haven't seen Notorious?
Nope. I'm not big on East Coast rap. Like,
No, please.
no, honestly, like
It's all about the West Side.
I was mostly West Coast, but then I did
Yeah,
listen
same
to a lot
here,
of
but
DMX
come on.
and yeah.
But yeah, Lil' Kim complained about the way she was portrayed.
But
And,
it's this little Kim. That's probably
right?
honestly.
like,
Yeah, but
anyway.
I was asking Rick, like, from a movie standpoint, what did you think about it? Because I know he doesn't know much of the history, and after watching it, I explained to him, like, yeah, if a lot of the music, that is the timeline of the movie, because that's what it is. You have to know.
Fuck yeah.
You have to know the sequence of. There's one section that's kind of out of sequence, but they kind of did it to clean it up to make the movie flow a little better.
Yeah.
But it's cool just seeing him as a kid, being raised by his mother, who was a Black Panther, getting caught up in the like political stuff, and then having to move to Oakland from New York and all that, and then from there, kind of like.
But you don't like East Coast. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Well,
Go ahead.
like,
I know
yeah,
he's
yeah.
West Coast. I know. Go ahead.
But that a lot of it too, it's like it's the time sequence of it. Like, oh, this is when this came out, and then he got in trouble for the rape case. So then he came out with what's it called? I can't think of the name of the songs. But yeah, you have the name of the songs is the sequence of events.
That's
The
awesome.
most interesting part, like it really picks up when he meets Suge, and the whole death row thing, and that just gets crazy.
Yeah.
And yeah,
sorry,
no, go ahead, jump in.
Yeah, because the storytelling of it was fucking nice. Like, it's like kind of exactly what he just said right now too. Kind of just echoing that is like when like his story is from prison. Like we're getting his story from prison from when he's a kid. He's explaining it to this journalist, and it just goes like that, and it meets up to where you're at, and then it becomes current.
Okay.
So
That
it's
was
like
the
a
cool part.
full flashback, and then it comes current.
Nice.
So when
They start in the middle. He's talking to a reporter. They go back to his childhood.
Yeah.
They catch up to the middle, and then
they
go
go
past
back.
that, and then they go to
Yeah.
Vegas in '96. So we all know what happens there at the end.
Kind of
But,
like in Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump kind of.
Yeah.
yeah,
so
you
that's
start in
like
the
the,
middle on
you
the
know,
bench and all that.
How long is the movie?
Under two.
I think it's just about two.
Just
Yeah,
about
I
two.
want to say it's just about two.
That's a movie that I would want to be like 2.5 hours. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. It gets
I was shocked at how long Straight Outta Compton was and how quick that movie
went
moves.
through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like it definitely picked up towards the end.
Yeah, because they throw a lot at the end, because then that's when you start seeing the heavy hitters. Because then all of a sudden, here's Suge, here's Dre, here's
And
Snoop.
that
Yeah.
last 3 or 4 years of his life was
It was a whirlwind. It was
Boom.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Because
they-
as soon as he got out of jail,
Mhm.
it was just 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Like everything that was going on at once.
Yeah, I really need to see that movie.
Yeah.
Like Rick told me a little bit about it last time we recorded, but not on air, just in the car on the way over here. He was saying like, you know, there was points where he felt like, you know, the guy that played Tupac was overacting. And I was like, okay, yes, I haven't seen it, so I can't judge it. But you also got to understand how big of a personality Tupac had when he was talking about things he was passionate about, whether it was politics or the way blacks are treated, or the Black Panthers, or his mom, or his family. Like he's like, there's a awesome documentary, that Tupac Resurrection pieced together documentary that came out. Is really cool because you see that, like, you see him when he's really laid back and just kind of talking about, and then you watch him get completely passionate about his music and his art and, you know, his mom and his family, and like he gets very loud and very over the top.
They definitely showed that in the sense where in the movie they showed that he let his emotions get the best of him, which is very true to his life. And then that was not his decline, but that was a whirlwind that occurred that caused all the events that
in his life
and everything.
Yep.
So
yeah, and I get that. I totally get that. You know, and there's definitely a way to portray that and to act that.
Right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just like,
I just think there was a lot of exquisite moments in that movie.
I think it's more on the mom, who, what's her face, that played, she was in Suicide Squad as a DA. She's that one.
Viola Davis?
Viola Davis. She overacts a lot in the beginning. Mm-hmm. She's very like.
She played the mom?
She's the mom.
She's the mom, really?
Yeah, that's her.
Cool.
But
like.
I just think like the actor they picked, like, well, dead looks like him. Like dead on looks like him.
Yeah.
But I think I saw an interview with him. That's his first fucking gig ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Do you know the
and you
backstory?
can tell because I saw it through his acting.
It
wasn't like I have nothing against the dude, obviously, but like, like when he got to that level where, you know, he's supposed to be cocky or passionate or like that, like you can tell he was acting.
It was too much.
It was acting. It wasn't.
He wasn't believing it.
Yeah, I didn't believe it.
Got it.
But the kid has chops, definitely. Like he nails like the sincere parts. He nails the
performance.
Some of like the main performance throughout the movie, like his passion with Jada, and like he nails it. But like when he gets to that level of like Tupac's cockiness and passion, like
he needs a little more polish. It's his first gig.
Yeah.
Did you hear how he got that gig?
No.
So he's from Carson. He's from Carson.
Yeah, he's
from shit. No way.
He was working retail. He said Target at the time.
Oh wow.
And then growing up, all his friends called him Tupac because he looked like him. And then, funny story is that his dad produced How Do You Want It?
No way.
So this movie took 10 years to make because all the clearances and everything like that. So he kept all his friends like, you gotta go audition. Your dad has a hookup, blah blah blah. He can get you in.
Yeah.
He kept putting on the back burner, whatever. So he says that he sent him his resume or tape, whatever, on the last possible day to submit it, and then
it was one of those things like you see that come across the table.
Yeah, you're like,
well, we got to figure this out whether he's good or not. We got to make it.
We got to make it work because he's a dead ringer. And I was telling Rick, you watch that movie and you kind of. It takes you back to the mid '90s. You kind of forget that he's gone.
Yeah.
And that was the refreshing part. It's like, it's like you get that 2-hour break where you're like, he's still around.
I felt that way with Notorious. I felt that way with Straight Outta Compton, with Easy. Like, man, I love that these guys in a field that is not treated with a lot of respect by mainstream media, especially like. Yes, rap is mainstream, hip hop is mainstream now, and most of it's garbage. That I don't care. That's neither here nor there. But the era that those guys came from is not treated with any kind of respect for them being iconic in their field or storytellers or anything like that.
Well, mainstream media is outsiders to that.
Yeah.
World. That's what it is.
Yeah.
They don't know how to portray that world because they're not a part of it.
Right.
And they don't try to be a part of it. Right. That's the hard part. But they did. I liked how they portrayed Biggie. Because they straight up, they're friends.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
They didn't go into any of the drama stuff.
I was like nudging Rick
when,
the whole East Coast, West Coast thing is going on. I'm like, this is all fueled by media. And it's all one after
It all was fueled by media. Yeah. All of it was. Mm-hmm. Which is such a bummer. Yeah. But they needed some kind of story to sensationalize gangster rap music. And,
they show all the clips of like Reagan and all that stuff from all the politics getting into it.
Yeah.
But there's some cool parts that I was nudging Rick. I'm like, that's actual footage. From like they splice it into the movie and stuff.
That's cool.
The security footage, huh?
Security footage.
That's rad, dude. I need to see that movie.
Yeah, people were talking whatever. I feel like you either not loved it, but like you liked it, or there's people who just want to rip on it.
I think it comes down to you either
We're a fan.
you're a fan of Tupac or you're not. Like, I think the same can be said for Notorious, and the same can be said for Straight Outta Compton. The same can be said for any biopic.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't like Johnny Cash, you're not gonna like Walk the Line. You know what I mean?
I said Walk Hard.
Yeah. If you don't like Ray Charles, you're not gonna like that movie. Like, that's just the way it is.
What cracked me up is that 50 Cent was like one of the first ones to talk trash on it. And I'm like,
really?
dude, have you seen This Is 50? Your biopic, honestly.
Wow.
I don't think that was Viola Davis.
No?
No.
What's her face? Go to the
It was Afina.
Afeni
no,
Shakur.
that's his actual mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His actual mother
Go
is
to
Afeni
the
Shakur.
All Eyes on Me cast. It's what's her face?
That's his mom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Afina? Yeah. The cast shows someone else.
Okay.
It's Diana
Denaya.
Gur.
What is she from Walking Dead?
Yeah, she plays Michonne.
Oh, it's Michonne.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
God, this
I didn't even recognize her.
is fucking ridiculous, you guys.
Yeah. You'll like.
It's insane.
Yeah.
That's
the
insane.
way the way they look like.
Yeah.
So.
Who played Jada Pinkett?
Jada. No.
Jada.
Kat Graham.
She's a singer.
She was. Oh, she's a singer.
I think she was. No.
She was in the She was in the Vampire Diaries, I guess.
Okay.
So yeah.
I really need to see this movie, man. I saw Notorious in theaters. I didn't see Straight Outta Compton in theaters. I gotta go see this when it's dollar theater or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a sing along.
Yeah.
I was sitting there just like.
It's gonna be a
The
sing
whole
along screening of the movie.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'd go see a sing along screen right now.
So, yeah. I guess you'd like it more if you know more about him.
Yeah.
Or if you really have passion towards the guy. So that's the review.
And that I definitely do, man. I did. When I first started listening to his music, it was one of those things where I was like, "Ooh, I'm listening to something I'm not supposed to." But then when you actually start listening to the music, there's some really good shit in there.
It's a good balance of, you know, the stereotypical gangster rap, but then a lot of the social stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Brenda's got a baby, etc.
That song is insane, man.
Oh yeah. I like the
meeting
meeting that they have with their
Yeah, that was a great scene.
That's a good scene.
He wasn't as
Over the
top hammy.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a good scene when he was trying to convince the producers, like, this had
The record label.
the record label, that this song has to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and he convinced them to do it. It was a good scene. I really actually liked that scene.
Yeah.